What's going on, guys? This is Alex or Drowser here, coming at you with another commentary. This is against 24 Piper Hallowell. And if you're watching this around the time when this video is posted, you might know that the Battledome is currently down. This is a recording from before it went down, obviously, because the fight has actually started. It worked. And right now, I just want to talk briefly about the fact that the Battledome's down. Um, it's been down for more than a day at this point, which is more than TNT said it would be down. That shouldn't be surprising to a lot of us. But I mean, I just want to say because right now TNT has stated that their work in the dome while it's down is exclusive to fixing what was just broken, and that was when you entered a fight, it wouldn't actually enter the fight, and your pet would be stuck in that fight, and then it would screw up a lot of the things that check if your pet's in a fight or not, like healing springs, if you're trying to feed your pet, all that stuff. But can't help but think, while they're in there, they might find some other problems while they're looking at what's up, and might fix those problems. Now, that seems far-fetched, but let me just point out a glitch that was fixed in the past. It was actually one of the worst glitches that the Battledome had. It was the what was referred to as the challenge glitch. After a while, you were not able to send any challenge from your account. You would have to move your Battledome pet to a side account, which wasn't glitched, and then you'd have to use that until that account's glitched, and then you have to make another side and move your pet to that side. So it really did stop battling, and it was just made things super frustrating. But that was actually fixed during the preparation to the server transition, the preparation for the server transition to jumpstart servers. Um, Now, there were some people that thought, well, maybe since this is a new server, the glitch simply reset and it's going to pop up soon, in the future. But it's been almost a year now, and there has been no reports of that glitch. That glitch has been fixed, period. And I think the general consensus is when they were prepping the code for the transition, they were in the Battledome and noticed the glitch and just figured, oh, I guess this is an easy fix. Might as well fix it now as we prep for the transition. So there's a little bit of optimism that during this downtime, they are going to find some little things, as they're trying to diagnose what's wrong. They might diagnose some other problems and notice that, oh, this is an easy fix. Let me just do this right now. And that includes stuff like stealing, like the stealing glitch. I think, like it should be an easy fix, a relatively easy fix. Maybe the freeze cancellation glitch as well. Now, I just want to point out something. I'm going to start talking about the fight now, the actual fight against 24 Piper Hallowell. But I mean, I just want to leave you guys with a little bit of optimism because I don't know. Maybe as you guys look at this video in the future, you're gonna laugh because I had this optimism despite all the evidence that we had that nothing was gonna happen. But I just want to put that out there. I mean, chances are nothing's gonna happen, but I just want to put that out there. Now, going to this actual fight, this last move is kind of interesting because this is pre-heal. We use the exact same offensive move. It's relatively offensive because you have a Deadly Pujo in there. But we use that exact same move on each other, and it's a draw. And that's pre-heal. Like, I was expecting him to heal, and that's why I went somewhat all out on offense, except for I had the Pujo to defend his ability, whatever it was. Halitosis in this case. Yeah, he actually uses Halitosis as well. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, this fight was a draw, pre-heal draw. Like, there's a difference, okay? There's a difference between a draw and a pre-heal draw. When you get a pre-heal draw, it's not over. Like, it's not satisfying to have just 4 or 5 turns and then have no winner based off that. We have to go again, and that's exactly what I do in this video. There's not one fight in this video I'm commentating over. There are 2 fights because after a fight like that, you have to go in and determine a winner, or at least have a full fight. If there's a draw, at least you have a full fight. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, there actually is a winner in this one. So this fight does end with a victor. And now I'm going to talk about the actual gameplay itself, because it's very interesting. With this battler, 24 Piper Hallowell, you guys probably don't recognize this battler at all. And that's because this battler is actually new to L54. I just want to note right here. Actually, I wanted to use an offensive combo this time instead of the conservative one I did before, and that paid off super well. As you can see, he used dual race scrolls. If I used the same opening move I did last time, which was Sophie's Wooden Spoon and the Deadly Pugio, I would be in a deep hole already. So that was kind of crucial right there. And then I use my standard shade turn, and look at the work it does for me there. I like, despite the weapons he used, I don't take that much damage at all. And look at the reason why. Look at that shade. Just for 1 second, look at that shade. Air, water, and earth. I covered 9 icons from that shade. That is a perfect shade right there. And I'm going to zoom in just to show it because my laptop is actually a touchscreen. So if you put both your fingers on it and then spread them apart, it zooms in. And just look at that shade, man. Air, water, earth. And then I scroll up a little bit to show you that it completely cancels out the frozen water daggers, the offense from the frozen water daggers. So that doesn't happen often at all. I was very fortunate there. And wow, see, I just wanted to zoom in just to savor that moment. So yeah, as you can see, this battle is new to League 54, and you might be noticing already that his set is pretty similar to mine. Like you can see most of the weapons I have in my set actually, like the Ray Scrolls, the Frozen Water Daggers, the Twisted Dark Daggers, the Pugios, and there's a reason for that. I'll get into that in a second. But look here, he got pretty lucky on this turn too, and I was assuming he had a lucky shade because he used the same combo I did last turn, but he actually didn't use shade. He used positive thinking, only saved him 1 HP. But as you can see, my Deadly Pugio didn't do much physical work on the offensive end either. So a little bit luck lost on that turn, but that's not really much. I mean, you can't really blame your Deadly Pugio for not putting in 5 physical all the time because you can't expect that to happen. But yeah, as you can see, that turn was kind to Piper there, and we are tied again, 10 each. And there's no way I'm going to go offensive here. I'm definitely going to heal because when you're at 10 HP, one constant is capable of taking you out. So there's no way I'm not going to heal this turn, and it turns out we both use our healers this turn, and it's still pretty even going in, 54, 52. So you can see that it's pretty even, and we have more or less the same set, kind of. Now, the reason for that is actually because this battler is new, and when he was creating his set, he based it off of my set from the videos, from the first few videos that I made doing L54. And that's also why he uses halitosis and not static cling. Because he actually mailed me after the first time we fight saying that he based his set off of mine and then kind of worked, around what worked for him after that. It's just a place to start. And then he would kind of go from there and like feel things out, which is a pretty good route to take. I mean, it's working well so far because at first there were a lot of combos that didn't really make sense, and this turn's actually a good example. Frozen Water Daggers and Ray Scroll. Those 2 weapons I don't really consider to be all that cohesive. Like, it was a pretty even turn. As you can see, I think I only won this turn by 1. But in general, I wouldn't consider Frozen Water Daggers and Ray Scrolls to be a very cohesive combo. They don't seem to complement each other in any way. They're just 2 separate entities that you're just throwing out there at the same time. So there have been a lot of combos that Piper has used that were kind of like that. But as this guy keeps playing, let me tell you, he's learning a lot, and he's learning which combos work and what don't work, what doesn't work. And in the future, this guy's gonna be a major contender. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So as you can see, he used dual Ray Scrolls right now, and I use Shade Turn, this time using my Grimoire Fade paired with the Ray Scroll. And as you can see, that was the best move I could have made because look at the margin there. 17 to, what was that, 6? 17 to 6. Now, my Shade was pretty kind to me this turn. As you can see, I got Air and Earth again, but I'm not going to zoom in for that long because it didn't block everything. But I really like that combo, Grimoire Fade and the Ray Scrolls, because the offense blends in perfectly. It's all dark and physical, and then that Grimoire Fade takes out the dark from the Twisted Dark Dagger, and it did me a lot of favors that turn. In fact, it won me this match because his last turn there was kind of a desperation move. He used that Parasol of Unfortunate Demise as like a desperation, hoping that he can just survive one more turn and then the next turn force a draw, but it didn't work out for him then. But yeah, guys, this guy's a battler to look out for in the future. These were two really good fights, and it was a lot of fun. So thank you for the fight, Piper, and I'll catch you guys later. I'm Drowser, and I'm out.